Okay, go ahead. I started MacArthur High School in the fall of 1985. Make sure we're listening. I just recently graduated from Texas Christian University. So I moved down from Fort Worth down to Houston, and I've been here working at MacArthur High School for 36 years. I grew up in Chicago, and in Chicago, I had this incredible band director who just inspired all of us. I thought he was just like the coolest guy in the world, and I just wanted to grow up and be just like him. As I started working on my instrument, I became better and better at it. He actually encouraged me that if I wanted to continue working hard, I can become a professional musician, or I can try becoming a teacher. And since he was my hero, I just wanted to be like him, so I became a band director. When I came to MacArthur High School, the first thing I wanted to really do is change that whole stigma of band kids being nerds. And they would ask me, well, who are you? I said, I'm the new band director. You're the new band director? You don't look like the new band director. I said, what do you mean I don't look? You look kind of cool. I said, well, musicians are cool. What are you talking about? I knew that I had to try to do something to change what the student body and the community thought the band program was all about. I received this opportunity through one of the teachers in the school, having the jazz ensemble become the house band for the talent show. So I said, aha, this is an opportunity, because in order to get kids in the program and to make the program be thriving, it needed to become popular. It needed to be something that kids wanted to do. The jazz ensemble became an overnight sensation. That was huge, and all of a sudden we started turning around the whole attitude and persona of what the band program is all about. My love for music started really early. You know, my mom and dad always played music in the house. I was excited to hear all sorts of different genres of music, and as I got older, I used to actually grab pots and pans and start banging on them, trying to create beats and so forth. To play an instrument, it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of discipline, and a lot of parental support. The last thing that a kid needs when they're learning something is to hear something negative, because as soon as they hear something negative while they're learning something, the first thing the student's going to do is they're going to stop doing it. Latin jazz means everything to me in terms of culturally, where I'm from, where my parents are from. One of the things that I think is so powerful about Latin jazz is that it fuses music of everything that we have around us. And just like everything else now, it's just evolving, and it just becomes something that is more than just being from the Latino culture. It's become more of a world. The Diaz Music Institute is a nonprofit that I started to work with kids of color who don't have opportunities to receive really high-level instruction at an extremely nominal cost. I think it's really important that when students now are getting involved in music, that they realize there are thousands of jobs that are music related. And so this institute gives me an opportunity to be able to expand the kinds of things that I actually did here as a band director. With the institute, I start kids at age 4. It's very exciting to see the levels that these kids have gotten to. We have kids that left the program that have gone on to graduate from prestigious schools like Harvard, Berkeley College of Music. We have kids that have left this program that have gone on to play with Stevie Wonder, have won Grammys, have won Stellar Awards. I mean, the list goes on and on. In 2017, I had the honor of being one of the top 10 finalists for the Grammy Music Teacher Award, and to be one of the top 10 in the nation, that's a very humbling experience. The CMA Foundation is just an incredible organization. They're a huge support for music education. They're a huge support for music educators. And it's just not for country music. They support all genres, music education programs throughout the country. A former student whose band parent happens to be one of the principals here in Aldine IC. Her name is Jacqueline Diaz. She actually nominated me and encouraged me to apply for this, and she wrote a recommendation. I ended up getting this amazing news about receiving this award. I hope if there were to be a legacy, is one to dream and dream big, in that you can actually absolutely make it happen with music.